everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is a favorites video. So I'm going to show you everything I use to get this look. I have been absolutely obsessed with these products for 2 or 3 months now. They are all equally incredible and I'm so excited to share them with you. This is one of the reasons that I really missed doing YouTube, was I kept finding all these things that I loved. I didn't know who to share them with. So if you want to see what I used to get this look and what I've been loving, then keep watching. All right, so I'm just gonna start with probably my favorite complexion product of all time. This is the Salt New York Sneaky Balm. I have the shade N13 and it is literally just the most beautiful complexion product I think I have ever used in my entire life. It is so skin-like. When they say sneaky, they mean it's gonna like come to your house in the middle of the night, make you a nice home-cooked meal, do your laundry, and you'll never know. You'll just wake up the next morning and your life will be put back together. And you'll be like, oh, I had no idea. But no, literally it is absolutely beautiful. Usually I wear my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, the shade 2, underneath my eyes. I use that as my color corrector when I run out. So I'm just going to use the Sneaky Balm, and I honestly think this might be better because you'll be able to see what the true coverage is like. It is light to medium buildable. You will not get a ton of coverage out of this, but I am just gonna put a little bit extra underneath my eyes. It just makes it look like your skin is fantastic, because it is, girl. It just looks so stinking good. Can't even see I have anything on, but I just immediately look more one tone, refreshed, alive. It is just simply delightful. I also love the blushes, but I wanted to use a different blush today in this favorites video, so we'll get back to that in a second. But what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to set it with a little bit of powder. And I never thought that I would be a powder girly. I never thought that I would want to look anything other than wet. But I don't know, did 23 hit me really hard or something? Because now all of a sudden, I just want like the smoothest looking under eyes possible. And I feel like the only way to really achieve that is with some powder. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. It is absolutely delightful. Like sometimes I try Charlotte Tilbury products and I'm like, oh, you know, it's fine. Like a lot of times I think it's kind of like really overhyped, not color pop quality, but maybe really overhyped MAC quality. Like nothing crazy, like solid, but nothing also that I'm gonna like write an 8-page essay about, you know? But this is actually really good, really skin-like. I have never once over powdered with this. Granted, I still use an incredibly slight hand because I don't want to look matte, but it is absolutely beautiful. And I have a feeling this would look even better on more mature skin. I can't imagine this making it to fine lines or wrinkles at all. It just is so blurring and beautiful. So I think this is the only powder I like. I even have like a mini of the Hourglass pressed powder, and this is supposed to be, this is the Veil, this is a translucent setting powder. It's supposed to be beautiful and skin like. This is better. Like this is way better. This has looked cakey on me. This is way better. So if you're deciding between the two, honestly, I think I like the Charlotte better. I don't know what the price difference is. I guess I can check on that, but I love, love, love the Charlotte. Oh, I forgot to do my brows. Okay, we'll do my brows now. This is the new brow product from Refi. This is the brow tint. I think if you know me in real life, online, have communicated with me with any form for any length of time, you'll know that my holy grail was the Refi Brow Sculpt, which is basically industrial strength brow glue. It's amazing. I loved it. It does the lamination thing. If you want really pushed up feathered brows, this is your gig. Like, you will never turn back. Like, I never turned back or strayed for 2 years. However, I was realizing that my natural eyebrows are really light compared to my hair. So basically I have brown hair, but basically all the hair everywhere else is blonde. And so half of my brow hairs are blonde, especially towards the tails, and half are brown. And so when you're looking at me, it can often look like those two colors are combining, and it ends up with a really ashy, almost gray tone. And that was never my favorite. It didn't really suit my face or my coloring. And so I started wanting to add a little bit of color to kind of make them more uniform and to make that color match my hair a little bit better. And this is a solution. So it has this really spiky ball, and I was really concerned about the usability of this product, but all of the marketing was like, it's not gonna get on your skin. We promise it won't get on your skin. Patented, or, you know, like new technology applicator. And I was like, Jess, I'll trust you. Jess Hunt is the founder of Refi, by the way. I'm like, I'll trust you. And you know what? She was right. It does not get on your skin. It is a beautiful formula. It is like Brow Sculpt's more low-key, understated sister. She's not as pushed up. She's not as stiff, you know, but she does what she's supposed to do, and she looks great. And this color is really nice too. Now that I'm at kind of like the dregs of my tube and it's getting a little bit thicker, it has a tendency to kind of like smudge onto the hairs in the front when I have the most product. So I just have to go through after with a spoolie and just kind of lightly blend it. But they look so good. If you are a little bit over the 2020 laminated to your face thing, you want a little bit more movement, a little bit more texture, but you still have really thick eyebrows that you want to keep like in a shape all day, brow tint, Refi Brow Tint is going to be your best friend. She's my new best friend. I love her dearly. And I probably discovered this right when it launched and have not put it down since, have not looked to Brow Sculpt since. So she has officially been dethroned by Madam Tint, and I simply could not be happier. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to use my new Iconic London Kissed by the Sun multi-use cheek product. This is the shade So Cheeky. This is a combination bronzer, highlighter, blush, and it is so pretty. Again, who am I? Using a powder cheek product. I don't think I would have ever expected this ever on this journey of my life, but here we are. I love it. It looks so good. Like sun-kissed, absolutely. It is just the perfect color of bronzy pink. It has never looked patchy. It has never blended poorly. It is so pretty and effortless. It lasts so long. Like, I can't believe these aren't all anyone is talking about right now in the blush game, because they're so nice. They just give a beautiful shine as well. The finish is beautiful. It's not so shiny. Like, it doesn't look like you're wearing highlighter all over your face. Even though it's one product, it just somehow looks like only the tops of your cheeks have highlighter. Like, it is kind of a magic trick. Like, I don't quite understand how they do it. Like, it doesn't look like a glimmery blush. It looks like a normal blush that you put highlighter on top of. Like, explain to me how that works, Iconic London. Like, I don't quite get it. And my favorite thing to do, I went to the Cape for a week, like, last month, and this was the only blush I brought, and I would just take it and put it all over my eyes. So just eyes, cheeks, and just like all over my face, like even a little bit up into the forehead, obviously across the tip of the nose, and it was just, oh, it's so pretty. I love it so much. So don't sleep on these. If this sounds like something you would like a glowy all over cheek situation, definitely give these a go. They don't look powdery at all. It looks like I'm wearing a cream. Like, it is, it's incredible. It's incredible. I love it so much. I don't actually have a highlight that I've been obsessed with. So I'm just gonna skip that, and we're gonna go right to eyes. And I'm gonna use, I think, something fairly controversial, and that's the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette. And it is, she's just a stunner. She's simply just a stunner. I really like this. It's true, the mattes are a little powdery. They don't build on each other the best, but if you are like me and you like a shimmer all over everywhere and then just a little bit of a matte in the outer corner to deepen things up a little bit, then this is really gonna be something you'll enjoy. I don't tend to go any further than that because it's not really built for that. It's supposed to be more, I think, washy, watercolory look, and that's what it's really leading you towards in the color story. So I just don't fight it. And every time I don't fight it, it turns out gloriously delicious, and I'm obsessed. I just put on a little bit of Urban Decay Powder Potion, Primer Potion, Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I was taking my Refer, actually let's do, yeah, this is the Refer number 16 brush. It's just a kind of pointed, kind of just like a pointed blending brush, and I'm going to take the pink shade and just kind of fluff it into my outer crease and kind of, you know, traditional classic V shape. Oh, the matte, they're just so easy to blend. Like, can you say blended itself? These are just so pretty. If you have a deeper skin tone, honestly, this might not be the palette for you, unfortunately. It is really light, and I can imagine some of these shades going a little bit ashy. I think a really good alternative would be something like this from Odin's Eye. Really similar with the kind of like ethereal pinky purple shimmers, but there is just more oomph in the mattes specifically, so they're not going to look as washed out on you. So that's what I would suggest. Okay, so just laid that down like kind of messily because star of the show here. I'm just gonna go in with that shade right there. It is called EE7. It's EE7. So the first one I used was, no, it's EE6. So I used EE7. This is so confusing. EE7 is a matte. EE6 is this beautiful shimmer situation. I'm just gonna take out my finger and literally just put it everywhere. I'm going a little bit above where you put the shadow too, kind of approaching the brow bone. And basically I just covered all of that matte with the sparkle. And that's it. I'm just gonna take the Rephr 03. This is the, oh my gosh, it's a pencil brush. This is the pencil brush. I'm just gonna take some of this darker shimmer, EE8, I think, and just go right in the outer corner. Make a little tiny faux wing, kind of messily, and then just a little bit underneath. Kind of too close. Just adds a little bit of smoke, a little bit of drama, but I'm just gonna swoop. That just kind of cleans it up a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit of smoke, a little bit of drama. That looks way messier on camera than in real life. That's how it goes, right? So that's the eye look with the Ethereal Eyes palette. It is simply stunning. But we have a mascara, and really the only mascara that I've been loving is Lash Lick from Glossier. This is in brown. I didn't think I wanted a brown mascara, but I did, really did. It is just so lengthening and separating. Which is exactly what I want in a mascara. I want maximum length and maximum separatedness. I want to be as far away from Spider Town as physically possible. And this is just absolutely perfect for that. Wow, my hood eyes are really coming out to play today. That looks so bad. See that little line? That looks so bad. This is why I like wearing glasses. If I do something horribly, then I just put my glasses and no one knows. Bad wing who? You have no idea now. No idea at all. So let's do lips now. And the lip thing that I have been loving is Glossier. This is Ultra Lip. This is Lucite. This is the most perfect Barbie pink color. On me, it doesn't look that Barbie. It just looks like my lips, but I guess a little bit glossier. And it's just the perfect finish to any more cool toned look. It is just beautiful, and the finish is lovely as well. Really glossy, really comfortable. You are probably going to have to apply this many times a day. It is not the most tenacious formula ever, but it is really pretty. I also have the shades Trench and Villa, and I love those two. Trench is more of a warm brown. I don't wear it all the time. It is a bit hard to pair with other things, and it does make my teeth look really yellow. And then Villa is kind of that My Lips But Better nude. It leans more towards the pink side than the brown side, which is why I think I like Lucite better. Like Lucite just commits to being pink, and I think I like that better than the kind of half-baked, almost interesting color that Villa could have been. It just ends up being pink, which just isn't very interesting to me. I am just gonna take a little bit of liner. This is just the Makeup Forever color pencil. This is Forever Walnut, and I'm just gonna give my lips a little bit more dimension. If I was on camera, I probably wouldn't be doing this. Softening the edges a little bit, but yeah, this just kind of helps add some more dimension back to the lips. And I think these are really pretty lip combo. And that's it. That's all of the favorites that I feel like I needed to share very earnestly. This is what probably would have been missing the most about not being on YouTube and making videos, is that I've had so many things that I was like, yes, this is amazing. And I wanted to share, and I felt like I had no one to share it to. So I'm very excited that now I have a captive audience of people who listen to me ramble. It's really, really lovely. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions about anything I used or any comments or anything, leave them in the comments below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.